Welcome everyone to Keep It Classy Tech. So I am back from the Valley Electronics 2021 TV Shootout, and while I was there, I got a few minutes with a Sony rep and got to ask the gaming questions that a lot of people have been wanting asked and have some answers. The video footage you're going to see is just random clips that I took while I was at the event. None of these would really fit into other videos that I'm going to do with the other footage that I have. Most of it is going to be showing some of the demos that they were playing in order to judge the televisions, as well as some of this just random behind the scenes during setup stuff. Like here is FOMO deep in conversation, and again here is FOMO being funny, trying to test the focus on my new camera, and there's Brian from Whisper Status and Brandon off to the side. That's Jason Dustle working on setting some stuff up. Alright, so when I got some time to speak with the Sony rep, first we were talking about the panel binning for the A90J, when they get the panels from, well, we know where, but they won't say, how for the A90J they will only take the best panels, although there is still some room that they have to fall under, but if they're below a certain spec during the binning process, then they're not used in the A90J. The A80J is in 77 inches treated very closely, but with a slightly higher range that is acceptable. And also as far as tinting goes, he mentioned something about a filter that they apply to reduce the effect of the pink tint that we notice mostly on the G1 or the C1s that have the new panel. So the G1 that was here did exhibit quite a bit of pink tint in dark gray content on the left side that when pushed to a bright white changed to a cyan tint. Here's just a quick clip of the balcony outside, and getting back to Sony and talking with the rep about gaming features. So I did bring up that obviously most people want to know about VRR, what's the holdup, and what is going on with Dolby Vision gaming. Are they going to bring a low latency Dolby Vision game mode? And then also about the A80 and A90J, the OLEDs not having a logo detection setting so that you could disable dimming when playing games. Now there is no time frame given on any of this, but was given some reasoning behind things and told that they are looking into like the Dolby Vision and the dimming. So when it comes to LG and Samsung, they have been making monitors for a very long time, and they have had different forms of VRR on those monitors for quite a while, and therefore it was an easy transfer for them to move that into televisions. So since Sony is not in the monitor business, they pretty much have to start from scratch when it comes to VRR, and they're pretty much going to be sticking with Forum VRR, at least for now. That is being worked on, and the main holdup for that is a very simple just plug-in test where they have to get the right people into the same room with the displays and just plug an HDMI cord in and out and test to make sure that it works and pass certification. But with the pandemic, it's something that has not happened yet. So that should be pretty much coming soon, probably as expected by this holiday. Now for Dolby Vision and dimming and things like that, they are being looked into, but it's kind of early in the process, so it's not to say that it can't come to the current displays in a firmware update, though to me, I don't know if I would expect it to happen. I'm thinking maybe another year or so. They are working on both and looking into the issues with the dimming in particular. He was saying that when it comes to game modes, they really don't want to do anything that's going to affect the image. However, they also have to balance image retention and possible long-term burn-in effects. So it's something that they're trying to find a balance for. And then for the Dolby Vision and the way the algorithm of the television works versus Dolby Vision itself, and trying to keep input lag low. It's something that they're working on. It's just new. If you're in a game and you're looking at a low average picture level brightness area, and then you just immediately flick up to the sun, and the TV is trying to analyze frame by frame by frame, whereas Dolby Vision is more of a scene average. It's just an algorithm that has to be figured out and done to a low input lag standard that gamers would want. So the short answer is, for all of these gaming features or issues, they're aware of them and they are working on it. However, they just can't give dates yet, and they want to make sure that everything is done properly to a standard that they want before releasing them. So, and again, all of this was told to me by a Sony rep over the course of a few minutes short conversation that I had with him during the shootout, so take with that as you will. I just at least wanted to ask the questions that I know everyone wants to know the answers to, and try to give you some kind of answers, something different than what you may have been hearing or didn't hear at all yet. So if you found this useful or you like this content, just a reminder, if you press the like button, it will help other people to find the video more easily. And as far as the content that you're seeing, this is me standing fairly far back in the room, zoomed in, not able to adjust the camera on a per TV basis. A lot of people in the room, I didn't have close access to anything, so it's not so much there to show you a representation of how the televisions looked, but more so just to show like the demo material that they were using to judge the TVs with. And I will have some other videos from the shootout coming soon. These clips were just kind of extras they didn't quite know what to do with, so thought I'd just throw them into this video because I didn't really have anything to show with what I wanted to say about the Sony gaming features. Overall, the event was very fun. I was very happy to be there. It was really nice getting to meet everyone in the room and hang out with FOMO and B, Chana, Brian, and Shane. Haven't been on a stream with Shane before, so it was nice to meet him for the first time. Got to meet and talk with John Reformato, Calibrator, and Jason Dustle and Tyler Pruitt. It was really awesome to get to talk to Stacey Spears and see some of the content from the new Spears and Munzel disc coming up. And of course, a really big thank you to Robert Zahn for the invite, letting me get to come to this event, and also seeing the televisions calibrated with perceptual white match to the monitor. Seeing the monitor itself, that was very impressive for its size, only 30 inches. Being able to stand 20 feet away from it and see more detail and brightness on that display than any other display in the room really shows how much room there is for televisions to grow. Even for those who don't care about accuracy or reference, it's cool to see just from the added detail that you can see from it, and the fact that you can get to 1,000 nits full field is just so much brighter than what the other displays were doing. So thank you all for watching. I will have a couple more videos probably on the shootout itself and a bunch of other stuff that I have to catch up on very soon. And I also have a new camera that's very nice and captures much more range, so keep an eye out. Thank you all again for watching. Hope you all have a good one, and I'll see you in the next one.